Hi guys, today there's one thing I really want to talk about, so here it goes. A few days ago, one of my foreign friends asked me about, okay, your country is about to break out the wars between your country and North Korea, and then why people are so quiet. So he asked me about why South Koreans are so quiet and then they don't care about it. And do you know why? And then your kids are crying and begging and winning every time for Lego. So he's just crying out and then just rolling on the floor for Lego, Lego, Lego and Toys R Us, right? But you don't buy it. You cannot afford it. It's too expensive to afford it, right? So next time, every time you go to Walmart and then your kids are winning and just following you for Lego blocks, and then can you afford it all? And then can you buy it all for your kids because you like your kids? No way, right? That little tiny Lego blocks can cause your family bankrupt, right? So here it goes. Let's go back to the question. What's the question? Why South Koreans are so quiet and don't care about this situation between South Korea and North Korea. So here's the answer. It's very simple because they always do, right? They always do, they're always winning. And then they always win like a little crying baby and a little puppy. So why do they do? So here it goes. Because they're hungry, right? So of course, it's a little bit different from the examples because they're winning baby with holding the nuclear missiles on their hands, right? So maybe it could be a little bit serious, but we are sure about, so they will not use it. So because it is. Maybe just imagine if there's a war breaking out in Korean Peninsula, what will happen? Okay, first, South Korea, yeah, we're fucked up, right? But what about North Korea? They're gonna be, maybe their name will disappear on the world map, right? There's no use for it. Maybe they're holding the missile and then they keep insisting they're gonna use it, but they can't. And then they knew and then they will not. Why not? There's no use. If they use it and then just what happened? There's nothing to it, right? Just because they keep winning because they're hungry and then they want people know about it. Okay, so this whole situation comes from because they are hungry, so we don't have to worry about that. But still some say, what if without the nuclear missile, they just go crazy and they just want to break it out the wars in Korean Peninsula? But you don't have to worry about that too, because here comes money problem, money issues, right? So these days to break it out the war, you need a lot of money, right? If you don't have money and then you cannot afford it, you have to move missiles and also you have to feed your soldiers and then you also just flying at the jets and then driving the ships, everything, and then it all moves by money. But everybody knows North Korea is very poor, right? I bet maybe if the war breaks out in Korea and then North Korean soldiers come to Seoul and then maybe in 3 days, they stop killing people and then they just look for something to eat, right? I'm sure, I bet it. And then we think about the North Korea, they're very crazy and then some weird to understand, but think about the leader Kim Jong-un, right? He's very fat and then maybe because of him you think North Koreans all look like this, but it's not. He's very exceptional, right? And then he's not that crazy what people think about right? Actually, he's a very well educated and intelligent person because I see through TV news because he has studied in Switzerland and also maybe people laugh at about that, but anyway, he is a Mac user, right? So it's not that crazy and stupid to break it out because he doesn't want to ruin and he doesn't want to lose his kingdom, right? And then there was one more thing you can worry about. What if the United States, they were too angry and what if they attack North Korea first? But you don't have to worry about that too because Korean Peninsula is covered with China, Russia, now we can call it USSR, and then Japan, right? So they are all friends of the United States of America, and then they will not attack their friend, his friend, right? So we don't have to worry about it. And then, so now I'm going to tell you one more time, simple conclusion, right? There's no war. There will be no war in Korean Peninsula, so you don't have to worry about it. If you have any friends who stays in South Korea, and then you stop calling them because you too worry or too love them, and then we just have normal life now, and then there will be nothing, and then maybe you can check through the internet now, breaking news or whatever, you can find it. North Korea becomes more and more quiet, right? So it's just kind of a little happening, but looks very serious. But I bet there will be no war in Korea, especially in South Korea, so you don't have to worry about it. We just stop worrying about the wars, right? Okay, here's one thing I really want to say to my friend, and then this is Nuna's message, right? So next time I really hope to talk about it, some more funny materials, and then funny, exciting Korean culture, right? Okay, stop worrying, and then see you guys next time. Bye!